scared now. The pot calling the kettle black.
The pot calling the kettle black?
Yeah, I just love that.
Is there any kind of literal translation for that into Finnish?
Pata kattavaa soimaan. It's actually exactly the same thing. Parempi pyy pivossa kuin 10 oksalla.
Okay, what is it?
I don't even know how to translate it. You probably have something. Yeah, you have the same. What is it? Is it bird in the bush kind of a thing? Better to have like one in your...
A bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush.
You know, be happy for what you have, rather than, you know, thinking always that the grass greener on the other side. Balls to the wall. What sense? I use the same phrase, don't I? It's balls to the walls rock and roll. How can you explain it? I heard the phrase for the first time in the 80s when Accept had an album called Balls to the Wall. It's not about being polite. It's actually being when once in war, they would let the kids and the ladies go first into, let's say, a ship to see whether it's been sabotaged or not. Dead Ringer, well, I know the film Dead Ringer. Dead Ringer just is like a, well, doesn't. It's like a doppelganger. Yeah. It's a similar sort of thing. To pass the buck, meaning money, you mean? I don't have a clue what that means. Does it mean something that somebody's been way honest about something, like almost too honest at times, like painfully honest it can be as well. When the chips are down, never I've heard that, but it's sort of saying, well, what does mean a chip on the shoulder? I've never understood that. We've been joking about, like, you know, real McCoys, you know, real white potato chips. The crisps are down, Oh, so you mean that comes from roulette? That comes from roulette chips?
Possibly, yeah.
Of course it does, you know, when your chips are down. We have the same thing, you know, but blaming somebody who doesn't have anything to do with the whole thing. Let's say that we would be brothers, and I would have been on our porch, and my daddy would think that it was you. Flash in the pan. What the hell is flash in the pan? I've heard that millions of times. Flash in the pan would be you know, salamapannulla.
Okay.
That doesn't mean it. We never had flash in the pans in Finland. I love that film, and I've never understood what that saying means. My friend from Yorkshire tried to explain, Brad Pitt tried to explain me, but I can't remember because I was too stoned. Because the French used to cut the archer's fingers off, and that was the thing, like, you know, fuck off.
Yeah.
It means success.
Yeah.
And you can always have more than one per day you have. Probably means, you know, large apartment or something like that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it does.
Does it?
That's what it means.
I was thinking like a kitten. Well, it can be interpreted that way.
Right.
I never do. I always go to sleep so early, and I don't do drugs too much. But that's, you don't have to even explain it. It's exactly the same. It's polttaa kynttilää molemmista päistä. I've got some of them, you know. I got the idea. The burning midnight oil, I didn't know that, and then the lockstock thing. My interpretation of getting rat-arsed is getting shit tossed.